Now, passengers on a Jet2 holiday flight to Turkey were left terrified at the weekend when one of their fellow passengers allegedly threatened to kill them and even tried to storm the cockpit. RAF fighter jets were scrambled to intercept the flight. The woman was apparently intoxicated, and it has raised the question, should booze be banned on flights? What are your thoughts on that, Brenda?
My thoughts are very simple. I don't like flying, so I do like to have a little bit of a tipple.
But there's a difference between a little bit of a tipple and
not legless,
rampaging up and
but
down.
It takes the edge, and I don't know that I'm flying, and I'm very, very much happier. I don't know what she was doing. It sounds like they need security.
On the plane?
On the plane.
Never mind banning booze.
Leave the booze. Leave the booze. Leave the booze. Give me security.
I mean, the thing is, it's funny now, but because we know what's happened. But if you're on that flight and RAF jets are having to be scrambled, there is terror in the skies. People are living in fear at the moment.
Yeah.
And just because one silly person is behaving in that way, I think they deserve to have the book thrown at them.
Well, we like all of these things, we have to wait for the details to come out first.
However,
but my view is, so let's park that story for a minute and just say there are lots of people that get on flights who've had too much to drink. But I think when I get on a flight and I go on holiday, I'm like that waiting for the drinks trolley, because my first gin and tonic when I'm on an afternoon flight is the start of my holiday.
Totally.
Why should I suffer...
Be penalised.
Be penalised... But because somebody in the airport is drinking at 4 a.m. Now, I just think they should have a system. I think already they can, if they think you look intoxicated when you're about to get on a flight, they can stop you from getting on.
Yeah.
But I just think if they think you look a bit squiffy or too, they can say you've got to be breathalyzed.
Yeah.
But why should... It's like that whole thing, just one tiny section of society behaves badly. Why should all the law-abiding, well-behaved sections of society have what they want taken away from them because of that?
I agree with you.
I'm with you.
You know, it's not very often that I harumph, but I would on that because, you know, I'd like to... like you say, you're going away on holiday and you'd have a little glass of wine or something like that. No, I'm not about to go rampaging up and down the plane, but I will be damned if I have my Chardonnay taken away. Or insert any other drink, you know.
I was on a plane yesterday, and the first person I saw when I got on was Janet, so I needed a drink. I was like, what's she doing on the plane? I was like, where's the drinks trolley? It's Janet. No, she's on tomorrow with me, so...
Are you saying that Janet should be banned from flying?
Exactly. No, just to be different, actually, I think there is an argument now in today's the world that we live in that perhaps, you know, banning is quite a harsh word, but perhaps it should be controlled and limited. Only because I have just come back from a health retreat, and I just think knowing the effects of alcohol anyway on a good day, it's like, you know, we just need to be aware. We're up in the air, so it's actually very dehydrating on you. What if there is an emergency? I mean, it's all right to say, you know, it's all good to have a look, but what if there is an emergency in the air? Even, you know, people's limits are so different, aren't they?
So if there's an emergency, I'm not flying the plane. That's what the pilot's there for. I need a drink if there's an emergency.
Would you be able to put your life jacket on? But actually, you're obviously not listening to... You're obviously not listening to
that's your problem.
Health and safety.
That's your problem.
You have to get that, you have to put your thing on, you have to blow your whistle and then get down a big chute.
Whistle?
But that's your problem. If you're too intoxicated to do all of those things, that's your problem.
Yeah, but that person could stop you. But that person could stop you, you know, getting away.
Stop me.
Getting away.
They would not stop me getting out of the chute.
No, sorry, I think it should be limited. I think it should be limited. I think it should be limited, and I'm being sensible here.
I applaud your attempts at being sensible in the face of all of us who are going.
Take away my say. I don't drink on. I don't drink on a plane, so it doesn't really affect me. But I do. But I have been on flights when people have become too rowdy, and people have seen the fights break out.
I'm the
because
same,
there's been, you know, that's scary.
I was on a flight that had to be redirected and land at a different airport
Well, there you
because
go.
of people getting horribly drunk. But 9 times out of 10, it's got nothing to do with how much alcohol is being served on the flight. They buy their own duty free. They're drunk before they get on the plane, and they're drinking great big
In the
bottles.
airport,
And
you
they
should
should-
not be allowed to buy a drink before 11 a.m. I mean, when I get those early flights from Gatwick, you know, those 4 a.m. jobbies,
Yeah.
we've got to be there. There are people having pints of lager on the next table, and I just think, oh, no. You should have licensing laws within the terminal, and then on the flight, the crew should be able
I have
to
to
use
say, though, if it's a
their
long 24-hour flight, then you're going to still want a drink because you're stuck on a jet lag.
I've seen crews say to people, you
9 p.m.
cannot have any...